What's up, y'all? It's your boy Flo.
And Faith.
I'm saying in this video, we're just gonna talk about a few things as y'all can see from the title. So, you know what I'm saying? You wanna kick it off?
Yeah. So we are in a long distance relationship, and it's helped us practice SR in our relationship, and we even knew from the jump that we would be okay with a long distance relationship because we both knew the importance of abstaining and not ejaculating and not becoming numb to certain things. So yeah, we can touch on how distance is not a bad thing, and distance can still work in a relationship, especially a spiritual relationship, because he's about to go to Korea for 9 months. So we're gonna have a long time to spend and collect our sexual energy. So yeah, but we're positive about it and we feel good about it. And
yeah, I think that's important though, because in my opinion, I feel like, starting out, coming from a low vibration, understanding something like, SR, and, trying to build up that energy and, being around a woman every day, all day is gonna be like damn near impossible to do. If you're real enough with yourself, then you know that, especially when you're extremely sexually attracted to your partner, like when you're building up that type of powerful energy, and then you understanding like, all right, I want to get my diet better because I want to have a healthy seed. I want it to be powerful. So I'm not going to put stuff in my body that is going to make, that's going to be killing my seed, because there is things that you put in your body that can, lower your testosterone rates and kill your sperm cells. So now you doing all that, you drinking a bunch of water, more water than you probably ever drank, and now you got more sperm cells than you ever had, and you already had an addiction to ejaculation prior to you understanding what to do to build up more, sexual energy, whether you a male or female. And now you doing all of this at once, building up this like strong sexual urge, and then you with somebody in a relationship that you building that connection with, having that sexual tension with, that is a uphill battle. So it's definitely gonna be a battle, and we struggle with it, and we getting better with it, but it is not easy, you know what I'm saying? And we, do these trips that we have, because we've been long distance for a while, and we would just do like a couple trips throughout the year where we would spend, 2 to 3 weeks together a few times out the year. And now we about to close out the distance after I come back from Korea. And, just thinking about how tough that's gonna be, trying to hold on to that energy, and, her trying to also help assist me in that, because, she also has her own urges because she's a human being and she's a woman that got needs just like me as a man. So, it's a battle, but it's all about teamwork. And, going back to what I was saying earlier, just about why it's also good to, try to do it as best you can while you're by yourself, is because you got to be your own best friend and your own best teammate on a journey like this, before, you can step into that lane of like hoping that, you can have a good teammate, a good, team thing going on with somebody else outside of yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, fighting a battle of like men, of like, pornography and that urge, right? To then beating that, and now the battle, the next level of, fighting the urge of the real thing, real life, I'm saying, anything you want to touch on with that?
yeah, like the spending time alone, you really need to, we could practice it together, but we wouldn't really get a time to go within our own selves and find our actual darkness and path that leads us to certain places to use, sexual energy as an escape. And, instead of focusing on it in the bigger picture of, having a healthy seed and keeping that space special and sacred, and using that energy wisely, not just, doing it whenever just because you can. That discipline, it's really important, and practicing that discipline for the sake of our own selves, and to just become stronger within our own individual selves, and then bringing that into the relationship would make it really special, where now we know how to work with ourselves, and now we know how to conquer and master and have discipline in our own life, that we can bring that into the relationship. And not just for, you know, that, it could be many different things. You know, it gets hard to not want to cuddle up and just feel good all day and safe all day. You know, there's things that have to be done, and we need to have discipline to get things done. So yeah, I feel like it'll be really good for us to have distance, and that's why distance has grown us closer, because we're powerful individuals within our own life now, and we, you know, made a commitment also loyalty wise that I have needs, but I'm not going to do it, not even for the sake of cheating, but for the sake of, like, I'm holding my sexual energy because I know it's only important and special when it's with the right person. So yeah.
You know, also, you know, in a relationship, it's about teamwork. So on a journey like SR, we know on our own as men, it makes you see yourself in ways that you didn't necessarily see because you were so blinded by instant gratification. Now, what then comes in a relationship is that the person that you are with is also gonna see other things outside of yourself, because that's a different lens. The things that you're gonna see within yourself as you're growing and flowing on your own journey is gonna be different than somebody else that's also growing and flowing on their own journey, but them now looking outside themselves to somebody else that they're on the same team with. So it's gonna come naturally for them, you know, especially within manifestation, when you're manifesting things, whether it be subconsciously or consciously, things are going to just happen. So we put into the universe that we want to grow and flow and build together while we build ourselves, then certain things will unfold. And that's the beauty of the journey. And we have to know how to also be in a relationship and not only criticize ourselves constructively, right? Because you want to make sure that you love yourself in a healthy way, but you also want to make sure that you are able to take constructive criticism from somebody else that loves and cares about you and trust that they always have your best interests at heart. And some things just need to be said and spoken about in a healthy manner, right? Because we are also weak. We are coming from being weak. So when you love somebody and you feel like that person is coming at you in a certain type of way that is talking about something that could maybe make you feel insecure about yourself, make you see yourself in a way where like I could tell by the way she looking in my eyes or how passionate she feel about talking about this, like this is something that's really an issue. And sometimes as men, our pride and our ego could get in the way of that. And obviously on the flip side, there's things that could happen on my end when I do that there's things that about female nature that can block a certain type of important conversation from happening. Which I see where I'm going with this. Anything you want to touch on with that?
Not really. I feel like you broke it down good, but yeah, criticism is definitely, you need to be open to criticism, and also being able to take accountability. That's big. So
wow.
Yeah, but it's also being aware of who you are as a masculine or feminine energy, and using it to your advantage and not letting it overpower you and turn the situation into something that it's literally avoiding to be. But yeah, just be careful what you think about, because that's what you're gonna make happen. That's what you're gonna manifest.
The reason why, we even recording this video right now is because, we're not gonna be together for a while, and we've been, trying to enjoy our time by just relaxing, hanging out, doing stuff. It's late night, we in the pool room, it was random. We like, yo, we need content. It's late at night, we a little tired. We wanted to play pool, but we also want to make content and build our platforms and things of that nature. So we doing these videos off the fly, you know what I'm saying? We just thought about, hey, let's talk about SR and a relationship. Let's just let it flow, you know what I'm saying, as we growing and flowing in real life. You can't try to, plan out everything. We tried to come up with some topics. It was getting a little bit difficult because it's late at night. It was random. We just got the tripod, like, hey, let's make some content. whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully, you know, y'all rocking with the video and all that. You know what I'm saying? But word, I just feel like I wanted to mention some things, you know, from a relationship perspective about the journey of SR No Fat for those that is, you know, obviously trying to get in alignment with somebody as they're trying to get in alignment with themselves and, you know, eventually have a family, because that's what it's all about. You want to beat the addiction of no fat to then eventually, you know, build with a woman, be in love, have loyalty, build a family, right? Have a strong foundation within that family, and do what this world is missing, right? Which is build strong family households so that we can build up strong kids, you know, for the next generation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anything else you want to touch on?
Spiritual strength, you know, not just strong in the sense of, you know, healthy wise, but your spiritual strength is, you know, that you know the truth, you know, and you don't let anything infiltrate you, and they can go on to spread the truth. But we have to get in one with our own truth first. You know, that's the only way we can really do that. But it's like a part of the purpose of why we're here, and why distance or something small like distance in our relationship just really brings it to a new level, because the sacrifice that we're making is really for such a big cause. You know, we're gonna change the world, baby.
Right. This is important, you know, to speak about things like this, especially being in a relationship, being conscious of things like this. Any advice you have, you know, for the fellas that's watching my channel, you know, that watch my channel, you know, for, you know, they path of no fat, and maybe any advice for them for women getting into a relationship or something like that?
Yeah, I guess I'd say for relationship advice, if you believe in something and you're a man who's on the spiritual path and you have a vision and you feel like purposeful for something, share your vision with the woman that you may not even trust, but you like and you want to be with. Like, share your vision with her, and if she can understand your vision and help you make that, you know, come to life, then you know that she's on something that you guys can align with. And if she doesn't understand it, then that says a lot. And then you just have it off your chest what you are living for, you know? So, yeah.
I like that. We gonna end it with that, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. If y'all did, make sure y'all leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and tune in for more. You heard? Flow out.
Faith out.